Yeah, Omid got so mad at me, and then she was completely fine. No issues there. Think you remember that choice about who to save first? Hell, it gave me the option to talk with them too. Like, what? Cam kind of blocks there, I guess. Just. Hi. Aw, do you actually want a belly rub now? That's rare.
Next stop, the Atlantic.
We have to find a boat. We just have to.
We will.
Krista said she was further back though, Mead.
You'll never get over today.
Figure you'd be able to grab Omid after, and Krista yells at you similarly.
Try to think about what's ahead of you.
That's why I keep thinking it.
I'll leave you to your thoughts. She's out cold like I've never seen. What the?
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here. And you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
Holy shit.
Chatting with
that
someone.
Fucking thing was broken.
So did I.
Well, it sounds like
Seems
somebody
faintly
knows where
familiar.
we're headed.
Who the fuck?
I don't know.
Because the scene was so similar, but it seemed
doubt we're
off
gonna
since
be
in your
happy
playthrough
when
was
we find
Krista
out.
yelling at you. Let Me Your Years completed episode 3 Long Road Ahead. Next time on The Walking Dead.
We're almost at the river. You want to get on a boat? You want to wait around till the walkers figure out we're here?
We need to focus on finding the boat right now, Clem. Like we talked about on the train.
I don't know how much longer he can keep on like this.
Oh,
If his leg gets any
was the whole
worse,
universe
we're
just
gonna
white
have
for
to
one
kill him.
frame there?
Or leave him?
Oh, it was again.
I get out of the street, now.
Who the hell is this? Answer me, damn it!
So when
Yeah,
are you
every time
gonna
it transitions,
tell us
there's like a
about
one frame flash of white.
Who have you
That
been
time it
talking
didn't,
to?
but just because it was in the same area.
You come back here, I'll kill you.
Yeah,
You
that was
understand?
technically the
I will
case.
kill you.
Walking Dead episode 4, round every corner. That's gotta be something for next time because it's like 2 in the morning. You know. Did you shoot the girl in the street? You and 40% of players shot her. Okay, so a bit more than half actually left her there so you could gather more stuff. I mean, the amount of stuff that you gathered didn't make any difference though. So, you know. Left behind, you abandoned Lily, you and 42% of players left her. So, more people brought her along. Should I Google what happens to Lily then if you bring her along? Because the game would have to get rid of her some way. You fight Kenny, you and 44% of players talked him down. Okay, so like decently close to 50-50, but more people fought him. You shoot Duck, yeah, most people did that. You help Omid? Yeah, a little bit more than half there. Left her, so yes. Google it. What? Why am I switching my input? I have it in my mind that I'm doing something off of my capture card, so different input when I'm not. This is a PC game. I'm going crazy. Let's see here. Walking Dead. What happens if you... Wow, it's one of the most commonly searched things if you let Lily stay. If you allow her to stay with the group, she still reveals Lee's criminal past to the group. Lily is handcuffed to the seat but slips away and steals the RV when it's parked near the train. Lily offers Lee the chance to join her when he goes inside the RV to get a pencil. Lee can either refuse or accept. Okay. So we left the RV behind because in the other timeline she steals the RV and leaves that way, and that's how they get rid of her in the story one way or another. Interesting. Well, that does mean that the it is left open to bring her back in some other way. Oh my goodness, I pulled up the game and it was just it got flashbanged by full white there. Yeah, The Walking Dead, Long Road Ahead. based on the comic book, except, you know, the comic book was about Rick and stuff like that, I'm fairly certain. So it wasn't quite the comic book, but still, you know, general ideas and zombie apocalypse, but technically you could have said that this was based off of anything, but for the sake of using a popular IP, it's The Walking Dead. Yeah, I suppose so. It is left open. If she does come back in, like, some far-off season, like, how many players would even remember her by then, though? You know, to be fair. But yeah, I've been streaming for, wow, 6 hours, 45 minutes now. So, you know, coming up on 7 hours. We got literally halfway through the game. Well, technically, more than halfway through the game, if we're not counting the DLC. But, like, I'll do that DLC story that I don't remember. What was it, like 200 days, 600 days? I don't remember. Only played the first game, to be honest. The second one's really good, too. Would highly recommend. The third one, I don't really remember much about. I wasn't as big on that, and I've never played the fourth. Yeah, there's like some extra episode things. Some amount of days. Yeah, I just go to the main menu. Just go here. Like, there was an extra episode that I don't remember exactly what it was. If it was like an epilogue, if it was a prequel, or what the heck it was. It was 400 days. What, I guess like 200 and 600? I was off both times. Yeah, special episode, 400 days. I remember I played it once before. I don't remember what it's about. Yeah, I'll figure it out when we get there. So yeah, there's a thing. There is indeed a thing there. Love this specific art that it uses to represent, like, everything, I guess. With Lee smacking at Lee with a hammer. Gonna have to reinstall the game then? I don't know if it's just included or if it's like a extra thing that you buy. Because I think the episodes are all things that you individually bought, right? Something like that is how it worked. I don't remember. What was it again? And was it 400 days? Walking Dead 400 days. Let's just see here. What was it again? 400 Days is a DLC and special episode for The Walking Dead Telltale series. Season 1 is the 6th episode of the series overall. Focus on 5 different protagonists. What? In their own short personal stories. Okay. 400 Days bridges the gap between the player's choices with Lee Everett in Season 1 and the events of Season 2. Okay, so I guess it's what's meant to lead into there. It has so many different release dates for like all these different regions and platforms. This DLC is not included in the Season Pass for Season 1, but it requires at least the first episode to be installed on a user's game system in order to play. Okay, so it is an epilogue. But, I don't remember buying the individual episodes, but it's been forever since you bought it. I think when the game first came out, you would buy individual episodes, but, you know, for latest information on the Walking Dead 5-part game series, please visit the official website. I think when it first came out, it was like the first episode was free, and then you could buy the other ones individually. But then once all of them were out, you could just buy the full game. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember how it worked. I might pull up Steam out of curiosity and go to the store page for this game. Like, yeah, now it's just an individual purchase kind of thing. Buy the Walking Dead Telltale Starter Pack Bundle. The Walking Dead Telltale Starter Pack. That implies that there's more than these 4 here that are there. Wait, complete your collection? But I have all these games. Wait, it only goes up to 3. It doesn't go up to Season 4, so I guess that was before it even came out there. Buy the Walking Dead Ultimate Steam Bundle. It includes other games like The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Tourist Edition, VR only. What the hell is this video game? Buy the Walking Dead plus Dying Light 2 bundle. $125? Dying Light 2 is the expensive thing there. Content for this game, The Walking Dead 400 Days, $549 Canadian. Like $5.49, not $549. Yeah. Through misting. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of Walking Dead games out there. Check out the entire Skybound Games franchise on Steam. What? Oh, because the publisher is Skybound Games. It's like, who's Skybound Games? That's the publisher. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep, I think. And next time I stream this, if it's during the week, I'll just do one more episode. And And if it's like next weekend, then I'll just, you know, do the rest then or something like that. Am I connected with this first one? 3 more? Yeah, so each season has like the 5 main episodes. So we did the first 3 here. So there's 2 more. And then there's like this epilogue thing that apparently will connect to the next game. Something like that. But in terms of like the actual story here, we are over halfway since we did 3 and there's 2 left. So, you know, I can probably do what's left in like 3 or 4 hours. Something like that. Anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, I would estimate. So, you know, that could be 1 more stream. Something like that. Or a couple streams if I'm doing it during the week and I don't have as much time. But we'll see. We shall see here. I like the different seasons, there's 4. There's 4 in total. I think Telltale was on like the verge of bankruptcy by the time that they were making the 4th one. Telltale Games it's an interesting story in the gaming industry in terms of like a studio's lifetime. Because they were one of those studios that seemed like an untoppable behemoth for so long. Like they would always be around. But, you know, they kind of plummeted as a company. Do they still exist? Did they get bought out? Hold on. Let's see here. Telltale Games, because I thought I heard something about that. Let's see here. Wikipedia, Telltale Games. Telltale Incorporated was an American video game developer based in California. San Rafael, I don't know. Company was founded in 2004. Defunct October 11th, 2018, 5 years ago. Yeah. So they're successor Telltale Games, 2018 to present. And this is a company here. LCG Entertainment, doing business as Telltale Games, is an American video game developer and publisher based in Malibu, California. The company was established after the original Telltale Games filed for assignment in October 2018 and were forced to shut down and sell off assets. LCG Entertainment had been able to acquire the rights to much of the original Telltale intellectual property. I may as well do display capture here. So I may as well do. Including branding, games, and game licenses. I announced in August 2019 they'll be bringing the old Telltale titles back. I guess that's what they're published under now. But I think like Minecraft Story Mode was like one of the weird exceptions, or something like that, because it was weird with like the various different rights around for that. So I think that Minecraft Story Mode, like both the season of that, now count as lost media because there's no way to buy it anymore. I think. I don't remember. No idea, but you recently played The Wolf Among Us and you heard a second one was coming out? Wait, is it even Telltale? Yeah, because I thought I heard about a second one coming out as well. The original Telltale Games had become an established studio. I should put on some music while we're going through this. Let's see here. How about I put on my, do I have my Halloween stream playlist here at the ready? I do. I totally do. Let's see here. Yeah, let's put this on shuffle. Here's some Luigi's Mansion theme from DSC. And it's gonna cycle across a whole bunch of stuff, and I turned it down too much. Yeah, some spooky tunes or something for Halloween. Well, I gotta turn down my volume now. Let's see here. While its earlier titles were modest successes, the studio had become successful with the release of its licensed property, The Walking Dead, in 2012. Yep, that big behemoth there. The Walking Dead helped Telltale establish major licenses from other franchises, among which included Batman and the Fables comic. Wait, what's that? Okay. Okay, go back. Let's see here. While the studio continued to build on its successes, the period leading up to 2016 created a lot of internal strife within Telltale, focusing on quantity of titles released over quality. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard there. It led to underperforming sales of hastily produced titles. A major shift in leadership occurred in 2017 to try to refocus the company on improving the quality with The Walking Dead, the final season, the 4th and final in the series, aimed to demonstrate this new approach while the company worked on improving their financial situation. However, after a few major deals fell through in September 2018, Telltale announced its immediate closure, canceling all current projects. By October 2018, had filed for assignment. Several of the licensed properties were taken back by the IP owners, notably The Walking Dead games were acquired by Skybound Entertainment, and the company brought in much of the former Telltale staff to complete the final season in 2019. Huh. Poor misting. Fable Comics is what The Wolf Among Us is based on, right? Is it? I thought The Wolf Among Us was like an original thing that they did, but maybe it is. I don't know. LCG Entertainment was incorporated under the Delaware General Corporation Law on December 27, 2018, with whoever those are acting as Chief Executive Officer and Chief Revenue Officer, respectively. February 2019, the company started to negotiate with Sherwood Partners, the company managing the liquidation of Telltale's properties, to acquire much of the remaining Telltale licenses and games. Negotiations took over 6 months, complicated by the number of companies involved in the IP rights. LCG gained a number of investments to help secure the purchase, including Athlon Games and video game industry figures Chris Kingsley. Oh, then these people. The acquisition was completed on August 2019. Athlon Games also became a shareholder. Then they announced the acquisition of much of Telltale Games' assets, and it would be doing business as Telltale Games in the future. Huh. Interesting. While licenses for games and planned games like The Walking Dead and Stranger Things have since reverted to their original owners, this new Telltale Games retains licenses for The Wolf Among Us and Batman, as well as the intellectual property for Puzzle Agent. I have no idea what Puzzle Agent is. The new Telltale announced its first 2 new titles in December 2019. The first was a re-release of Batman the Telltale series and Batman the Enemy Within, with a new Shadows edition. First released in December 2019. This included both games and a new noir-like graphics filter, among other quality of life improvements. That filter was also made available as paid downloadable content for those that already owned the game. Second, and it was paid for a filter if you own the original game. Second announcement was made at the Game Awards 2019 for The Wolf Among Us 2, a sequel to The Wolf Among Us. While the old Telltale had planned and started work on a sequel to the game, all work had been cancelled when the company closed down. For the revived sequel, the new Telltale bought Ad Hoc Studio, a studio formed by former members from Telltale who will focus on the game's narrative and cinematics, while Telltale will handle the gameplay and transition to the Unreal Engine. Interesting. Huh. So, yeah. It's been a long time, but I do remember tuning into like some video essays on the story of Telltale Games, and essentially the short version from what I remember off the top of my head is that, you know, Telltale Games used to make all sorts of different kinds of video games, but then they made this video game that absolutely blew up and became an internet sensation. Like, this game went places. I'm closing it now though. And they took that as an indication of, oh, that's the only type of video game that we should make. So they went from making all sorts of different types of video games to just that. And that is what Telltale Games became known for, was that kind of style of gameplay video game. And that's all they did. With, you know, Walking Dead, they made The Wolf Among Us, they made, the Batman games there, which I actually thought were pretty cool too. And probably some other things that I don't remember. But, you know, I guess as it was said here, they focus on quantity over quality. Like, I remembered I wasn't really that big a fan of Walking Dead Season 3. I don't know about the other stuff that they worked on there, but, you know, people weren't as invested as... Like, The Walking Dead Season 1 is, in my opinion, honestly, like a masterpiece of a game. Like, it was really, really good, you know? But, you know, they couldn't quite keep on pumping that out. They just kind of were like, oh, yeah, this style of game is what we should do, and then just keep doing that, and people will keep on wanting to see how the stories continue and stuff when they didn't. And, you know, I don't know what the quality of The Walking Dead the final season is. Maybe we'll find out on this channel eventually. But yeah, they kind of died, and then this other company, like, took over, I guess. That means it's still a thing? Saw a trailer or something on The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, so that's still a thing. So the original company, known as Telltale Games, is dead. And a new company has taken over, like, its assets and, like, taken on the title of Telltale Games. And it seems to have, like, a lot of the former employees. So, like, Telltale Games is still a company that exists, but the original Telltale Games is a, different company here, technically. Wanted to play the Batman ones, but never got around to it. I've never played them. I just watched, like, no commentary playthroughs of them, so I was essentially watching them like movies. It was good. I quite liked them. It had some really cool music as well. Like, some spoilers for the second one of the Batman games, so the conclusion there. But during the final encounter, based on your decisions throughout the game, the finale will be completely different. Either you face the Joker as Batman, or you face the Joker as Bruce Wayne. And the one where you face the Joker as Bruce Wayne is, in my opinion, like, really good. A lot better than the facing him as Batman one. And hold on here. Let's see here. Batman Telltale, the villain of your dreams. This is like one of my favorite dramatic, like, final battle themes in a video game, just like in general. I guess it's kind of spoilery if I pull up the actual video here to show what it's like, so I'll just play the music. But this is like one of my favorite dramatic final battle themes in a video game. It's so good. I'd honestly like to do the thingamabobs, the Batman games around here one day. Several other licensing details from popular works. Oh yeah, there was Tales from the Borderlands, and then yeah, there was Minecraft Story Mode. Yeah, I'd recommend it, honestly. But yeah, you do the Bruce Wayne versus Joker thingamabob at the end of the second game, and this is the theme that plays. Isn't it so good? It's so dramatic. Like, so you have Bruce Wayne and the Joker facing off, and the Joker's like, "Don't you get it, Bruce? I'm the villain of your dreams. You know, you need me." As they're duking it out in the final encounter. It's so good. I love it. Maybe I should do the Batman Telltale games one of these days. Tales of the Borderlands is another one that you've wanted to play. How many, whoops, wrong one. How many of them were there? Was it just the one? Yeah, so it was just the one there. I've only played Borderlands once at somebody's house, playing like some co-op thing or something like that, like a decade ago. I don't remember. Yeah, it was that. But isn't this so good? This theme here? I love this. So yeah, when I think about like, you know, very reflective and thought-provoking final battle themes, I think of this one here. It's certainly something. Yeah, so there was that. And then there was Minecraft Story Mode, which is basically lost media now due to like licensing stuff where I don't think it can be sold anymore, right? Where's Steam? I hate how I have Steam here at the taskbar and that just opens another thing every time. It's so annoying. I recently found out that you can favorite games on Steam, so I use that to cycle the stuff that I'm currently doing. I think I'm done with Myth Force actually, so I can unfavorite that. Let's see here. Hold on. What was I gonna look up? Minecraft Story Mode. Yeah. You can buy those on Steam. Interesting. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that Minecraft Story Mode is just lost media now, because it can't be sold anymore. Like, you can still pirate it and stuff. Maybe I turned off the music too loud. Played Borderlands 2 before, I never liked it, but you think you played the first free episodes of Tales of the Borderlands, although you don't remember anything about it. Remember liking it a lot. So that was good there. Yeah, an episodic thing. And yeah, they made 2 seasons of it. There was 8 episodes in the first season? What? Okay. It might be fun to cover on the channel as a meme with like some friends at one point. That might be silly there. Yeah, season 2 came out in 2017. But hold on. Does this say anything about it being basically lost media now? Yeah, closure of Telltale Games. November 2018, Telltale Games began the process of closing down the studio due to financial issues. Most of its games started to become delisted from digital storefronts, including Minecraft Story Mode. According to GOG.com, they had to pull the title due to expiring licensing rights. Minecraft team stated that even for those who had purchased the titles before their delisting, the episodes would no longer be downloadable after June 2019. Because the Xbox Live Marketplace does not allow for removing games from sale, while at the same time allowing existing owners to download the game, each episode of the game's Xbox 360 version was repriced to $100 in the few weeks ahead of the delisting to deter users from purchasing them. Following the closure of Telltale and Timo, one of the game's composers has stated that there is currently legal confusion as to where the rights for the soundtrack lies, leading to the soundtrack only being available for streaming on SoundCloud and YouTube, where they were re-released before the closure of Telltale. But yeah, I'm fairly certain there's no place that you can actually buy like Minecraft Story Mode anymore. Like, which means that the only way to play it anymore, like if you don't already own it, is piracy. Yeah, isn't it so good? The video of it is slightly spoilery because it shows like a shot of the final encounter, but it's not that spoilery. It doesn't show any dialogue or anything. It's just like a shot, essentially, there. But yeah, that's the link for it. But yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I love this theme. So yeah, I really like the Batman Telltale games. Maybe I'll play them eventually myself. I barely remember anything about the first one, honestly. But I know that it was like a continued story. And that, like, the second one is where, like, they took the seeds that were planted. Did I bookmark this? How did that happen? I hit some hotkeys by accident? How do I delete? Jeez. My goodness. Yeah, I'll just bookmark Telltale Games Wikipedia page. My god. Yeah, so... But yeah, the story of Telltale Games is actually a kind of interesting story there. But yeah, well, for this month, for this spooky month, we'll get through The Walking Dead here. You know, I own the other ones here, so, you know, I could see myself playing them eventually, especially considering they're not super long. Like, we're already halfway through the first game, you know. So I'd probably play these eventually when I have some time. So there's season 2, and there's a new frontier, and then there's the final season stuff. But we'll finish this first, you know. And then, who knows, maybe I'll write on this game. We'll see. But yeah, Telltale Games, it's quite a theme there. Not quite a theme, quite a studio there. And it's quite a music theme from that one video game there. But yeah, I don't think I own any of the Batman ones. Maybe I should add them to my, yeah, she really grows up there. Because she becomes, like, the new main playable character and stuff. Well, in Season 2, I think it's Season 3, you control, like, some other random guy that I don't even remember the name of. Because Season 3 was really forgettable to me. And then, like, Season 4, you go back to playing Clem, I think. Hold on. Curiosity. Batman Telltale. I'm curious. Oh. Batman the Telltale series. Yeah. Oh, the Shadows edition I saw was, like, the one that includes them both. Yeah. Batman Shadows edition. Maybe I'll just add it to my wish list. And then when the next time a Steam summer sale goes up, or winter sale, that'll be the closer one at this point. Maybe I'll pick it up. Because, yeah, I remember watching a cutscene movie, and I thought that it was really good. And I really love that final encounter. Like, I'm not even, like, a big Batman kind of person. Like, I was never into Batman growing up or anything like that. I don't have, like, any emotional attachment. But honestly, like, again, I barely remember anything about Season 1. But Season 2, I thought that was really good. And Season 1 did a really good job setting up for Season 2 from what I remember. Can I not wishlist this? Because I can only wishlist the individual things? Man. Here, I'll just wishlist one of these, and then when one goes on sale, the bundle will be on sale too. There. I wasn't blind in the last thing, right? Yeah, I wasn't blind. Yeah, let's do this. And then, like, when I'll be reminded when a Steam winter sale goes up, and then I'll probably pick it up, because I remember it actually being really good. Yeah, not a big Batman person either, but the games seem like they'd be good. I like them from watching them, not playing them, you know. And, you know, that final encounter theme, it's worth it enough for that, like, final battle theme. Like, that's gotta be, like, one of the best final battle themes. It's so good. You know, like, so dramatic and sad and reflective. I love it. I love that theme. But yeah, it's 2 in the morning. We'll beat this next time. Well, maybe. If I have a lot of time next time. Otherwise, we'll do, like, 2 different short streams for episode 4 and episode 5. And then, like, whatever the 400 days thingamabob is that I don't remember at all. And yeah, we'll see what's going on there. But I do genuinely love this video game. It's really interesting coming back to it after so many years. Look, it's even being family shared from my old account. How long it's been since I played this, you know. And yeah, it's interesting coming back to it. I'm enjoying it here, replaying it. And I look forward to being reminded about what's going on in the last 2 episodes. So yeah, but I'm going to call it here, I think. I'm shooting for 7 hours, so it's time to call it a night. But yeah, glad you find interesting there. But yeah, I'm going to head out of here for now. Is the doggy fast asleep? She might be. Yeah, the doggy is fast asleep over here. She is quite at ease. Old doggy. But yeah, appreciate everybody who tuned in to the Walking Dead stuff here for our spooky month. And yeah, we'll continue it in the near future here. So, until next time, take care and see you. Goodbye.